Greetings, salutations. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ekard here, my partner in crime.
Hey guys, what's up? It's OTK.
I don't know why I keep doing like these hand movements, but it's like become a staple every single time for the opening. But we're here for more ABBA. Of course, major thanks to Kimura for the request. This is apparently their top favorite song from ABBA. I let the music speak. There's no music video for this one, just like the most recent one that we did as well. But from what I did see earlier, this is like I think the fifth longest ABBA song that they've released. So this is the fifth longest song. So because I was like, yeah, oh, that's a 5 minute song. I don't remember the last 5 minute song that I've listened to. That wasn't like a diss track in hip hop, or like that's probably about it. And then I know the longest song I've personally listened to that I can remember that's not classical music because I am a pianist, but it was the song from His Infernal Majesty. We watched one of their songs, music videos a while back, but I think the name of the song was Sleepwalking Past Hope. And I always remember because I was like, yo, this song is long as it's like it's 10 minutes, like 13 minutes. And I listened to the entire thing. I'm just like, yeah, I love longer songs, you know, especially because like, once again, I'm a pianist, so I played longer songs before. And so I love when, you know, you get actual music that, you know, with lyrics that are this long, because I mean, we live in the 2 minute era right now. So yeah.
I mean, I'm excited. I haven't listened to the Visitors album as a whole in a very long time, but I do love this album down. My favorite song on this album is the title track, The Visitors. I love that song so much. That song is so cool. It's so out of this world. Like, yeah, it just makes me happy thinking about that song. Then my second favorite song off this album would be Cassandra. I love that song is so good. But yeah, the Visitors is their last album as a group before the new album that came out a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, this was like their final hurrah before they went off back into solo careers, and Benny and Bjorn went into musical writing and screenplaying and things like that, and more producing and stuff. And like, Frida went off to do her more solo work, and then Yetta went off to do more solo work, and I've got a couple favorite Frida and Yetta tracks. Like, yeah, but this album is a bit more moody. And yeah, I'm excited to revisit this.
All right.
This is a good album.
All right.
So I'm excited for a refresher.
All right. Let's press that play button. Oh man. Let the music speak. Oh man.
I'm hearing images, I'm seeing songs no poet has ever played.
I just said that I play piano, right? I'm already favorite because you play the piano in the song.
Yet we're so well acquainted. I let the music speak with no restraints. I let my feelings take over, carry my soul away into the world where beauty
sounds like musical, like theatric.
Yeah, that's kind of where Benny and Bjorn started shifting towards.
My mind is like an open window where the high and healing winds blow. From my shallow sleep the sun take me. I let them take me.
Oh, I love it. Like, it's like an orchestra, bro.
Let Coming from the heart, speaking to my heart, and let it be a cry.
Okay. Oof. I really like this portion, like these keys, man. I always like the higher notes keys on piano. Those are some of my favorite.
Rustling down an old avenue, and in the dead of night, I find myself a blind man in some ancient valley.
I wish I had my piano. I would try to match these notes right now.
Me gently, urging me like a lover, leading me all the way into a place where beauty will defeat the darkest day, where I'm one with every grand illusion, no disturbance, no intrusion, where I let the wistful sounds seduce me, I let them use me. Illusion, no disturbance, no intrusion. Let it be a joke, let it be a smile, let it be a fuss, it makes me love for a little while. Let it be a tear, let it be a sigh, coming from the heart, speaking to my heart, and let it be a cry.
Yeah, this makes you want to like get like the sheet music to do that. Like the song just sounds so much fun to play on the piano. I believe this was A major, F sharp, right? Minor, yeah, one of those. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, A major. F sharp. Yeah.
And let it be a cry. Let it be the joy of each new sunrise, or the moment when the day dies.
Yeah, we're slowing it down, man. for
Surrender
harmonies.
without reservation, no explanations, no questions.
Hmm.
I take it to me and let it flow through me. Yes, I let the music speak. I let the music
Bro, it didn't really feel like 5 minutes. Like that felt really short. I ain't gonna even lie. Like when I think about like music, especially with piano, it's like I lose track of time, man. I can lose so much track of time listening to piano songs as a pianist, and then just thinking about imagining myself, oh, like what are these notes? Like I want to play those notes. And then married with the harmonies, and then the change in the capitulation towards the end. Like, yeah, yeah. I think right now it's the of the ABBA songs we listen to. Like, maybe it's my bias, but this is definitely an early favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because of the piano. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna even sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna even
That's
sugarcoat it.
Look, that's
Like,
okay. You're allowed to
yeah,
choose. You're
yeah,
allowed to
yeah.
choose.
It was one of my early favorites, yeah, because that piano, man, like, yeah.
Yeah. Look, when I told you offline, and and I'm telling you through these, like, I knew going in that you would find such an appreciation for the music and how it's crafted. And that's what I'm so excited, because like for me, I don't have the musical technical knowledge that you do, I just go off of how it makes me feel
Yeah.
and the sounds that I catch, right? So for me, it's like listening. Frida is the lead vocal on this. Listening to Frida, like I love Frida's voice. I love Agneta, I do. But there's just something in Frida's voice that just hits me a certain way when she takes lead on songs that I connect with it differently. So anytime she gets like a ballad, I'm always just like, oh yes, it feeds me, it nourishes me. Like ABBA itself sustains me, but when Frida takes lead, there's nourishment there for me. Hearing and understanding how different production is from then to now is also why I have an appreciation for older music and what creators were doing back then. Knowing what Benny and Bjorn have done throughout their career, and also, like I said, just kind of leading to where this ends and where they go off and continue their work journey. There's a couple other songs on other albums that sound like a stage production, which this song does. I can imagine this Frida in the middle, like it's the middle of a play, something's just happened, Frida center stage, and then the lights, like it's so clear in my head. Just imagine seeing this live in that kind of format and how it will just transport you and make you feel engulfed because of the music and her voice. And then when the harmonies come in, when Agneta comes in and the backing vocalists come in, and it encapsulates you. It just there's no escaping what this song is and what this song can be and how open it is. And then listening to the lyrics and the lyrics of a song that's about music itself and what music means to someone, that it can take on this many forms and what it can do for you and how important it is. Again, storytelling. They're amazing storytellers when it comes to lyrics. And it's relatable because I think music is so important, and how a lot of my favorites take me to a certain place or put me in a favorite mindset or heal me or help me escape, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what this is. There's definitely like going back and listening to it. Like I said, there are other songs that sound theatrical in other albums. Like one of my favorites is I'm a Marionette, which is a huge song. In my opinion, it's like the way it's structured, it sounds so grand. But yeah, just knowing that right after this, like there's a play called Chess, and they work the music for that. And like I said, you start really hearing the influences of it and how it starts permeating and pushing forward and where they go. So I love that. I really appreciate that. And just like a commenter said in our Eagle video, that Agneta and Frida, though individuals, create a third voice. It sounds
which
like
is
a whole
like literally
different...
one of my favorite portions of listening to these ABBA songs so far.
Yeah, that is just a whole different being. That, I mean, not saying that that's a rare thing to find, but you know, even with duos or groups or whatever, it is rare. But yeah, I think like the closest I could think that I probably feel that way with two people would probably be Chloe and Haley. Because you know they're a sister duo and they make music, and there's just something so beautiful when they come together and sing together and they harmonize. I think right now that might be the closest thing I could think of when I think of something that reminds me of what these two women can do. But yeah, this, like, I think The Visitors is one of those. I mean, if you're an ABBA fan, you know. But for me, it's like The Visitors is like Auto American for Blondie, and Auto American is one of their last albums, or is it their last album? Well, no. So with Blondie, it's like they stopped making music as a band for a while and then came back together a lot sooner than ABBA came together. So Blondie was still Blondie, but you know, Debbie Harry and Chris Stein and all them was like doing solo work for a while, and then you know came back for like No Exit. But yeah, there's just certain gifts in these last albums that you feel like the bands themselves feel like this is it. That there's such treasures in there that in time, I think more people should appreciate. Like, not that they're specifically under the radar, because if you know the band, you know, but they're not as lauded as like at the time with critics and in a general audience sense. But yeah, the Visitors is a great album. The Visitors is a great album. But yeah. Sorry, I know I went long there, but
no, that's perfect. Yeah.
amount of appreciate, like, when I tell you they are the A in my ABCs of music, this is a good example of why.
Yeah.
There's just something, and it's for me, and I love it so much. So thank you.
Yeah, like just I guess just on the song itself, like, I was mentioning like the musical theater aspect to it. And that's where the song was really transporting me to, like, especially like just let the lyrics start coming. I'm listening to the arrangement, hearing how they're doing this pop, because the song is definitely pop, like you get to the pop portions of it, and it does feel like this marriage between, like, it feels like something at home with classical music, with the modernized at that time of pop, and the marriage of that was like that transition was what I was really loving, especially like, these specific notes that we were hitting, as I said, like in the key, which was like a major, a major, a major F, wait, A major F sharp, yeah, A major F sharp minor, yeah. You see, I'm jumbling the keys in my head, but yeah, A major, yeah, definitely A major. Correct me if I'm wrong. For the other music people out there, I'm pretty sure it's A major. It's been a while. It's been years since we've done some music theory stuff. But aside from all that, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I love the song. Like, it's my bias speaking for piano songs. And I wish I had my piano with me right now, because I would have been like, while we were listening to the song, I would be able to decide, like, oh, they hit it this key. Okay, all right, yeah. But yeah, once again, major shout outs to Kimura for the recommendation. Yeah, definitely can't wait to hear more ABBA songs. So it's going to be a roller coaster ride of emotions. So yep. With that said, folks, we'll be catching you guys next time. You already know. Doses.